Okay, so we're back on Alderaan for the start of our next Corellia Datacron. So I had to go all the way back because I didn't come prepared. We're going to use this MGM graphic.
If you see anything you like, just let me know.
Here. We're going to use this for both our Alderaan Datacron and to get the rare plus 10 to all stats Datacron. So you want the MGGS, the magnetic grappling gun. You'll buy that for 10,000.
Come back anytime.
Location is 1800, 1000. Now, I usually come up from the lowlands and come through here and just jump over this ridge here to get to her, because this is an Imperial outpost and it can be kind of complicated. So now we need our red crystal shard off of Corellia. As you can see, I'm in Axial Park. And I'm going to show you how to get here. So we're in Axial Park. Here's the train station. We're going to come down from the train station through this path here, around here. I usually cut across where the zoo is, and then it's sort of in this garage area right here. And once you're in there, you're just going to be looking for this little crate, the sort of dinosaur head, and the crystal will be right next to the dinosaur head. So we collect that, and now we head to the fleet. Alright guys, so we're working on our super rare plus 10 to all stats Datacron now. So the first thing we're going to get is a blue crystal shard we're going to get out of the Gav Daragon in the fleet. And it's really easy to get to. Once you're in fleet, go to interfleet transport. The little fighter will take you right there. And we're going to go to this unmarked elevator on the map, and that's going to take us down to the museum. Alright, so now we're down in the museum. We're going to get up onto this little panel here. We're going to use this little panel to boost us. Let's try onto the walker. There we go. Walker. Open that adjacent door. All the way around back on the other side of this. And here we're going to get our crystal. So now that we have our blue crystal, we're still in the museum. We're going to head out to the area where we get our Datacron. We're still in the Gav Daragon. So we're going to get up on this statue here, over these crates, and we're going to open the force field to the right. As you can see, my teammate, he's already placing the red crystal shard in the one slot, and now he's going to press the button. After you insert your crystal, you press the button. That takes down the force field. You head past where the force field was, open this door, and that'll bring you to the computer rooms. Now, this is why you need 4 people for this Datacron. Now, 2 of my teammates are already on the other side, because I ended up falling off once. More than once. But there are 3 computers in the 2 control rooms. You can see the 2 there, and then the one swallow in here. Somebody has to be at each computer, and they all have to be pressed at relatively the same time, and that activates the bridge. Now bear in mind, not only do 3 computers have to be pressed, but all 3 computers have to be pressed. So if you've got people on the other side, and you guys are pressing 2 of the same computers that look the same, it's not going to work. So the way I recommend doing it, as you can see they activated the bridge for me, is when you have 2 people on one side, the 2 people go to the big computers on either side, and the one person who's solo on the other side goes to the small computer. That way you can't get confused. And next, we're going to head onto the beam. You can see my teammate's already out over it. So once we're on the beam in the middle, we're going to be looking for 3 switches. First one is A, across this beam here. There's A. There's the beam you get across. The next one is B, across this beam here to get across. So you have to jump down for both of them, and the last one is C. You jump down on that beam there and get across over there. So whenever you need to get back to the second control room, you just type /stuck, just like I did right there. So we're back up here. I'm going to go back on the beam just so I can show you where switch C is. So it's over here. Now to get to this switch, both switches A and B, the other ones further down to the left and right, have to be activated at the same time. Once they've both been activated at the same time, the grappling point will come up. Just like it did there. I'm going to fire to it and get up there. And here's switch C. Okay, now switch D, the fourth one, is going to be back up near the control center. Just look up and to the left, and you'll find it. Now this one tends to bug out a lot. As you can see, I fired at it and I took damage on the way down. So it just takes a lot of trial and error. Try moving, jumping when you press the hook shot, and eventually you will get up there. So as you can see, I just made it, and there's the switch. Now at this point, everybody's probably wondering, okay, great, what are these switches all for? So you need 4 people to do this. You need 1 person at each switch, A, B, C, and D. Now all 4 of these switches have to be pressed at the same time, so they all stay up at the same time. That gives you access to the 5th switch, switch E. Now 1 person has to go back across that middle beam, which I'm trying to point to right there, and grab that switch, press that switch. That'll activate the final hook point above the door where you get to the Datacron. So we're back on the center beam to see where we get to our final 2 hook points. Now the first one is up and to the left here. That'll get you to this step, which will take you to the final door. Once you're there, the next hook point for the 5th switch will be directly across from you, but you're also going to get to the Datacron from that particular hook point. So just so we can get a view, I'm back up top here, where the 5th hook point is going to be. It's going to be right here. So to the left is the step that you get the first hook point on, and then that one's right across from it. So there's the step. So just a reminder, after you get to the final switch, or you have somebody get to the final switch, you're going to go up to this hook point here, and then from there is where you're going to get over here to the door. So once everybody's in position, you have everybody press the first 4 switches and then go /stuck. You have 1 person run out to get to the 5th switch, and then here is the final hook point that the 5th switch will activate. They must all be active, all 5 switches. But do not try to get to it from here, because as you can see, that didn't work. So if you followed all of my incredibly complicated steps, and you did not glitch out the last jump, you will be at your +10 to all stats Datacron. So you're just going to go through that door, down the hallways here, and here we go. So one really cool looking cinematic later, we have +10 to all of our stats. So just to recap real quick, you're going to have everybody go to all 4 of the switches. A and B must be pressed before you can get to the hook points for C and D. Once the people are at C and D, everybody presses all 4 switches at the same time, /stucks. 1 person goes out to hit switch 5. Then the final hook point is active. You get up on the first jump to the left. You go straight over to the Datacron door, and you are done. It can take anywhere between 30 minutes and 2 hours. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and peace out.